to add-on. So today we are going to solve this numerical where we are asked to find the value of F1 and F2. As you can see in the diagram, we have three forces F1, F2, F3 acting in different directions. So we have F1 at an angle of 30 degrees, we have F2 at an angle of 60 degree, and we have F3 which the magnitude is given as 250 Newton. So let us see how we can solve this. So there are two ways which you can solve this. First is of course applying Lam's theorem, and the second one being applying the equilibrium, which is given that as you can see in the question, the body is in equilibrium. So Lam's theorem applies whenever it is given that the body is in equilibrium and there are three forces. So what Lam's theorem says is that the force will be proportional to the angle between the other two forces, which means that we need to find the angle between every two forces. So the angle between F1 and F2 will be 90 degree, as you can see, because the entire angle should be 180, and there is 60, there is 30, which gives 90, so the remaining will be 90. The angle between F2 and F3 will be 90 plus 60, because this angle is, as you can see, 90 and this angle is 60, so both of them will become 60 plus 90, which is 150 degree. And the angle between F1 and F3 will be 90 plus 30, which will give us 120 degree. So what Lam's theorem says is that the force, which will be F1 divided by sine of the angle between the other two forces, which is nothing but the angle between F2 and F3, which is 150. So sine of 150 will be equal to F2 divided by sine of 120, because the other two forces are now F1 and F3, so and the angle between them is 120. Will be equal to F3 divided by sine of 90. So this is what the statement of Lam's theorem says. As you can see, we can solve this question pretty simply, because F3 value is given as 250, and just take out any two equations from this. Like you can take out two equations, like F1 by sine 150 will be equal to F3 by sine 90. So this is one equation which you can take out, and the second equation will be F2 by sine 120 is equal to F3 by sine 90. So this is the second equation which you can take out from the above relation. As we can see, like we can just say that F1 is nothing but the sine 150 into F3 divided by sine 90. Sine 90 value, as you know, is 1, and sine 150 can be written as sine 90 plus 60, which is nothing but cos 60, because sine 90 plus theta is cos theta. So it will be cos 60, so it will be F3 cos 60. And the next thing we have is F2 is equal to sine 120 into F3 by sine 90, and we have sine 90 value as 1, sine 120 will be cos 30, so it will be F3 cos 30. So we can find out value as sine cos 16 is nothing but 1 by 2 into F3 is 250, so it will be 125, and we have F3 which is 250 into cos 30, which is root 3 by 2, and it will give you, let us just calculate it. You can calculate this in your calculator, which is 250 into cos 30, so it will be 216.5. So as you can see, we have found out both the values using Lam's theorem. We can also apply the equilibrium condition here, which is nothing but in the horizontal direction there will be two forces, F1 cos 30, sorry. So like you can do this, let me explain. Like this is the one force, and 30 degree angle is given. This is the another force, this is the third force which is given, like F3. There are two directions, so this is the vertical direction, this is the horizontal direction. You can apply equilibrium in both the directions. So this is F1, this is F2, this is 60, this is 30. So you can do one thing, that F1 cos 30 will be the component of F1 in the horizontal direction in this direction, and this will be F1 sin 30, and this will be F1 cos 30. This will be in the horizontal direction, F2 component will be F2 cos 60, and the vertical will be F2 sin 60. So you can apply equilibrium condition as F1 cos 30 will be F2 cos 60, and F1 sin 60 sorry f1 sin 30 plus f2 sin 60 will be nothing but f3. So you can solve both of this equation and also find the value of f1 and f2, which will come out to be same as 125 and 216.5. You can use both of these approaches, the answer will be coming out to be the same. Thank you. This is how you can solve the question. Thank you.